Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all having a great Sunday evening. I'm just waiting for the Coke 600, hopefully, to get started. I heard there's weather in the area, but hopefully it will not disrupt the start or the duration of the race, and we can get that race in tonight and have a good race. Charlotte is hit and miss, but the 600 is usually pretty competitive. As you can see there in the background, we're going to do another championship collection box here. So I'll go ahead and get this opened up. And I have disabled the comments on the video from last Saturday, the 100 subscriber giveaway video. Let me tell you what, that was quite the chore because my phone was deciding it wasn't going to let me do that, so I had to go through my laptop, and I don't really like using my laptop for YouTube because my laptop is really slow. Looks like we got more Press Pass 2009s, perhaps. Our bonus, we have another Dale Earnhardt Jr. Window decal. Nothing there on the back. We'll set that off to the side. There's our trusty prisms. So we've got the 2 prisms and a handful, 2, 3, 4, 6 packs of 2009 Press Pass, 2 packs of 2016 Prism, and then our little random pack here. Our jewel case. I love the jewel cases. I used to keep, before I started getting the top loads, and I'll show you earlier when I pulled this card, I sleeved it up and everything, and it's a thicker top load. You have different point settings on your top loads. So I had before I started buying those different top loads, I always used to put the thicker cards in these, and it was always kind of nice because you always pop them open, and if you're one of those person that likes all the different textures, if it's a tire or if it's a bat, a uniform, a shirt or hat or whatever, just the different senses of getting to feel all the different materials that are put into the cards. So sometimes I think it's a fun idea if you like to have easier access. For me, recently I've just gotten into more storing them and keeping them more safe, so I use the top loads. So let's go through the cards that were in the jewel case. We have Lake Speed. This is a 94 Finish Line Gold. This was at the time what you would consider a high-end set. I never really got any packs or boxes of this. Just got some random cards of this set, and it's really nice to get signed. As you see, it does have a little semi-gloss to it, but they are really nice to get signed, in my opinion. I don't think I've ever had one get signed, but this is an artist proof from 97 Pinnacle, Rusty Wallace. Then we have another, I thought that was Rusty, I just seen the black uniform, Jimmy Johnson, 2013 Press Pass. Gatorade Duels, number 2, Speed Weeks, Premium. Is that 09 or 08? Looks like 09. Can't really read it that well. Driven Premium 09. Chevy Madness. I've got a lot of these cards, these Pinnacle. Sometimes it's Action Pack, sometimes it's Pinnacle. It's just the Chevy Madness insert set. Then we have an Ignite card of Mark Martin and a Element card of Regan Smith. I think this is 2011. Can't read it there. There we go. 2012 maybe? Yeah. Nonetheless, so let's go ahead and start cracking these packs of 2009 Press Pass there with Jeff Gordon on the front. That one's a little more difficult to get into. So we haven't had any big hits out of the boxes. Had a couple of, I think we pulled a race used or something out of one of the packs the other day. Or maybe it was an autograph. I'm not 100% sure because I got a huge stack of relics and autos over here to my left. We have, excuse me, Robbie Gordon. There you have Chad Knaus, Rick Hendrick, and Jimmy Johnson. We have here Taylor Malson. I think he may have been one of the Kyle Busch Motorsports developmental drivers at one time. But there is a little bit of information about Taylor. If I said Tyler, I apologize. It's Taylor Malson. Brian Vickers, of course, Brian during his Red Bull days. Mark Martin bailed out on us there for just a split second. And a blue parallel Jamie McMurray. Then we have Clint Boyer, number 33, when he was driving for Richard Childress. Those little minis just slip out of there real easy. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his Nationwide Series car. David Reagan driving for Roush. Kevin Harvick, RCR days. Our mini is of Kurt Busch. Of course, Kurt replaced Rusty Wallace at the end of 2005 to drive the Penske number 2 Miller Lite Dodge. Of course, Kurt had to get out of his contract with Roush. That was kind of, we see Jimmy Johnson. Kurt did have an incident with the law at Phoenix in 2005, I think many people know about. If not, it's out there, I'm sure, on Google and YouTube and everything else. And that kind of accelerated his release because Rusty retired at the end of 2005. Kurt's contract at the time for Roush went through the end of 2006. They managed to get that resolved. There was a rumor that Ricky Rudd might drive the 2 car for 1 year, but that never did happen, of course, because Kurt did get out of his Roush contract. However, not the same can be said for Mark Martin. Mark was supposed to retire at the end of 2005. They couldn't find a replacement in the 6 car, so Mark drove 1 final year for Roush in the number 6, and then David Reagan took over the 6 in 2007. There we see Tony Stewart. Hunt for Ford, Jimmy Johnson. Mark Martin, 2009, he drove 3 years for Rick Hendrick. He had 5 wins in 2009, then went winless the last 2 years. There's Kurt Busch. Kurt had a decent career at Penske, but not a stellar. It's a very nice Bobby Allison. I really like that one. I like the Bobby Allison Miller High Life when he was driving the 22 car. I don't like the gold one as much. A lot of people remember him in the gold Miller High Life car, but in 83 and 84 it was a number 22 white Miller High Life car. 85 through 87 it was a red and white Miller American car. And I really like the Miller American car better than the Miller High Life car. Personal opinion, but just what I liked out of it. Another Jimmy Johnson, Hunt for 4. Jeff Gordon, Milestones. Really haven't seen any inserts in these either. That's a little odd, other than these minis. David Reagan again. And a blue Colin Brown. Of course, Colin was a Truck Series driver, ran a few races for Roush. I think we talked a little bit about in a previous video that he did run in the Sports Car Series. I can't tell you exactly if it was the Rolex, Grand Am GT, whatever, but he is a pretty decent sports car road racer. Casey Kane, during his Evernham Petty Motorsports, whatever fiasco they had going on. Jeff Burton. And it says battle scars. You can tell the car's got some tire marks around the side. But if you look on the splitter, there's a lot of grass and dirt where obviously he's slid through the infield at some point. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Firewall. Jimmy Johnson. Now we have our first insert back here besides these minis of Jimmy Johnson. Tony Stewart Gallery. And a parallel of Matt Kenseth. So, time for the final pack of a VIP. I'm thinking VIP. I'd like it to have been 6 packs of VIP. But we'll take 09 Press Pass. I mean, they could have given us 92 or 93 All-World Racing Indy or something like that. Scott Speed. Excuse me. I'll have to double check to see if that is his true rookie card or not. It may be, because I don't remember him having one in 08. We have Jeff Gordon. Next on the list, Michael Waltrip, when he was driving for Michael Waltrip Racing, of course. I think it was 2012 when that whole spin gate went down. Was the mini on the back of that one? I didn't feel a mini in this one. There's Jeff Gordon winning at Texas. There's our mini. Of course, we got a couple of Joey Logano. Had a couple viewers point out to me that Logano that I got the other day, and a Tony Stewart there, and I've got it sitting off here to the side, was a smoke something or other. Guess they're a little bit harder to pull, the smoke and tires parallel, and that's just on the top load, but these were the 2 that I pulled the other day, and they were in the same pack, which was really weird. So that was really cool that we got those, so I'll set these off to the side. Then we have a couple packs of 2016 Prism. Brad Keselowski. Of course, tonight he will be running the Miller Lite colors, and from what I'm hearing, that may be the last time that Miller Lite may be on the 2 car. So what an iconic ending, excuse me, because the Roger Penske's 2 car has been sponsored by Miller Lite, or the Miller brand, since 1991. Almost 30 years. Donnie Allison Prism. We got 2 Prism cards in that pack, it looks like. Austin Dillon, and then Bobby Allison. So, Alabama gang heavy in that pack. And then our final pack of the day, Joey Logano will start off this pack. Does not look like we are getting any hits in this box, so we get Denny Hamlin, Jamie McMurray Prism Parallel, and we end the day with Trevor Bayne. So really, we just had a couple of nice inserts in there, maybe a Scott Speed rookie, and then those other small, there's that rusty insert that I was looking for, that artist proof. That's a pretty slick looking card. I think that blue background really goes well with that paint scheme. Of course, they started running that paint scheme in 1997. I believe they started doing it in late 97, because he ran that black and gold car for a number of years, and when they started switching from the Miller genuine draft brand just to Miller, and then they switched it to Light, then they started switching the car colors over, usually near the middle or end of the season. But I know in 98 for sure they ran that, but I'm pretty sure he ran it in 97 as well. And may have just been teasing it a little bit in 96 with a couple color shakeups on the car. But I did disable the comments on that video. Like I said, that was quite the chore. We won't go down that road today. But at any rate, I'll get the names written down. I've got the names written down. I'll have to get those entered in. And once I figure out how to do a live stream, we'll do a live stream sometime here in the next few days. And then we will give away one of those 3 cards. So all you guys that commented the other day on the video, be thinking about which card that you might want to pick, assuming that you are the winner, because we will have a winner here in a few days. But I do appreciate all the support you guys have given me on the channel. All the likes, all the comments. The subscriptions keep increasing. We're up to 111, so looking good. We just keep growing at a nice steady pace, and I do appreciate that. But I will conclude this video. Just continue to thank you guys for the support that you give me. I do like it. Hope the race gets in tonight. Hope you all enjoy your race. If you are going to watch the race tonight, have a good Memorial Day weekend. But I will be back tomorrow, and we will open another one of these championship collection boxes with our fingers crossed that maybe we will get a hit out of it. I know we had one the other day, but I'd like to get one of the ones that they put in there. But thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your evening.